Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my good friend Deon Curry and Chris Spanger Lang. And baby, it's some news going down on the podcast today. The Congress, the president, or somebody just announced Deon can no longer fuck white women. No more white vagina.
Are you okay, buddy?
I hate America.
Are you gonna start fucking white men?
What? Jesus Christ.
Been over, Chris.
How has that ever been an option? What the fuck? No.
Yeah, did they ban interracial gay marriage?
No, they taking white women off the black market. So Deon, as a reporter I am.
Is that what you call it, the market?
Yes, Deon. The world would like to know what you're gonna do without the white poutine.
Viva Revolution.
And with
Jake
that
Guevara over here.
Power to the people always.
Shave Guevara.
Well, on that Black Power note, stay tuned after the music and see how Deon rebound inside of Chris.
Oh,
I was gonna call you guys about this, but Indianapolis was showing out. Y'all had the Nazis in the streets yesterday.
it literally, I work in the building right behind the Nazis in that video that you sent. Like right on the circle, right out in front of everybody.
You
So what did you do, Chris? Did you go join them?
You know, that's racist.
We can't be racist. We can be prejudiced, but we can't
be
be
prejudiced.
racist.
As someone who just
Why can't you be racist? Hold on, let her explain that.
No. As someone who just fired the only white guy from your TV show, you need to slow down a little bit. You're getting out of control.
I fired a nigga too.
Well, black people can't be racist, Deon asks.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't.
Racist all the time. What are you talking about?
We don't control anything. They control everything.
That has nothing to do with racism. You can hate white people for being white. That's racism.
Looking at a white man and thinking he wants to join a Nazi rally because he has white skin is in fact racist. That's stereotyping.
You think so?
Hating somebody because what they look like is anybody can do that.
I guess
hateable.
Is bigotry like the overarching word, and then racism is a type of bigotry?
No, she said we can't be racist towards white people. Yes, we can.
Okay,
you can keep white people from doing a bunch of shit. We do it all the time. Keep y'all out of the NBA starting lineup.
Might be right.
Cornerback in 22 years.
White girl.
We take a lot of y'all shit. I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna have to. That is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious, Deon. Never thought of it that way. It's mainly because I gotta ask Garyana why we can't be racist. But I get on. She had jury trial today.
No, what for? A jury duty or she?
Jury duty.
Testifying that white people can be racist.
I told
I've seen it with my own eyes.
I said,
you're a juror, ma'am. Oh, I know.
No, I said they called the wrong one. I said, I hope it's not involving white people. I said, if it's a black person, in her mind, he's already innocent.
That's how you get out of it.
Not guilty.
That's how I got on a case that I had jury. The last time I went in there, I said, I don't care what he did. I'm gonna say not guilty.
Did they pick you?
No. They were like, all right, we're not gonna use you. I was like, thank you. I don't want to be. He ain't do it. I don't care what he was. He ain't do it. Don't pick me.
10 kids. He didn't do it.
It wasn't him.
The priest did it. He didn't do it.
Cause you be there for weeks. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I got called one time in Indiana, and I called him and I said, "Ma'am, I am a convicted felon. This is not what you want."
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be on no murder cases.
Can't do that now.
I do shoplifting and shit like that, but
you can't. You got everything expunged.
I am a convicted felon.
Well, but they got you. They can't.
Well, that's like weight loss. Just because I lost weight, I still used to be fat.
The echoes of truth ring so loud.
That's so fucking true. I mean, you think
Sometimes I think about how fat you and I were, and we were complimenting each other on our weight loss every time we'd see each other. And I'd be like, I was like 330 pounds. I'm like, you're looking good. Keep it up. And you're like, you too.
I don't ever remember y'all being as big as y'all were. I like in my mind, I don't remember y'all being that big.
I was like 280 probably the first time I met you. Like I'm 250 now, but I was 330 like 2012.
I see old videos of you like at Morty's, and I'm like, God damn,
I know.
You don't even look like the same person.
You know, you really started to look like a man after you got married. Because for the longest, you was lesbian to death.
I'm not arguing with you.
The fatter you was, the more you could only imagine your dick being a pussy. But
I couldn't grow a beard until I got down to like 270. Literally, my face was too blown out for the hairs to stick together to make a beard.
Yeah, dick either.
You look like a lesbian until you got married.
I'm not even mad about it because she's right.
But I do want to be a man.
I am a man. Well, prove it, nigga. But you really looks nice now. I mean,
so
getting pussy helped you out so much. I am so.
See what y'all can do. Y'all can change the world.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, getting pussy helped you out so much, Chris. I mean,
every man needs to get married and have kids. It made me.
Every man need to do that now. I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this. She could
I'm gonna name my kid Hakuna Matata.
Why?
So I'll have no worries. Take your ass over there, boy, with your mama. Go on over there.
You gonna be a deadbeat dad before the baby get here?
Like my daddy before me.
Our sons on a podcast together. Your son has a necklace. The only time I met him.
I know you can relate to that, Nakia.
Relate to what?
Oh my God.
He's very lucky because he had Garrett.
Yes, he had a good stepdaddy.
Did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. What about your real dad? Huh?
What?
You stupid. You said, huh?
Why you be doing that?
Shit, huh?
I'm just saying you had a really good stepdaddy.
I had a couple good dads.
No, you didn't, bitch.
I had 3. You and that pop
Was good.
I don't know about that. I just had a couple.
You said good ones. What was that? What was your real daddy good?
And then he named 3, so I guess he's leaving it up to interpretation.
You only had.
I guess he was good when you thought he was good. So we all.
But I asked you what you remember.
No, did Nike ever meet his biological dad?
Yeah.
Like as a kid?
Yeah, 2-3 times.
Okay.
I mean, before I left him, but I guess I think Nike can walk down the street and wouldn't even notice him.
I know what he looked like.
That man in them skates.
You know what crazy? I
He
used to know how to
skated on
skate.
by. Would you notice?
Nike.
I did. I used to know how to skate and backflip.
Nike, no, you didn't.
He gonna tell
Nike,
me.
you ain't never backflip nothing.
I used to backflip off the trees off 34.
Nike, you probably ate your bread upside down, but you ain't never backflipped.
I definitely backflip. I used to flip a lot.
Flip
Until I
burgers.
stopped
Flip hot dogs, flip pizza.
Pretty much anything on the grill, I flipped it.
I used to be very athletic.
Where? The moon?
The moon.
I used to be able to do flips in the pool too, Nike.
No, I remember you lay on that recliner a lot, sir.
It wasn't athletic, it was appetite.
You got those two mixed up, dude.
Yeah.
I used to be very athletic though.
Yeah.
Still is.
I don't know about that.
I can't even get you up before 2:00.
Because I be at sleep.
Woo. Nikea, you just got to stop talking.
That one didn't go over.
Didn't go over. Boy, you get crazy about a day. But as I was saying, Chris, before we so rudely interrupted by the big nigga in the closet back there.
I don't know if it's funny just because we know the room.
Oh yeah, he's literally in the closet. That's why it's funny. Because he's the big nigga in the closet.
He's in the closet to run the little boy back there. So he is only enough room for him.
It's literally true, yeah.
Yeah. So as long as I got crumbs on the counter, he's gonna work. I was talking about the Nazis that came to Indiana in the secret circuit. What is it called?
Circle. What are you?
Oh, the circle
monument.
I thought you
circle
meant
monument.
I heard
Monument
Secret Service. So I was like, I don't know if there's Nazis in the Secret Service, but maybe.
Oh, it is.
Sure
Oh,
there
it is.
Sure there are.
You know what? I hate to talk about Trump all the time, but Trump sometimes. Can somebody tell him what he trying to do to the black community is not going to work? Nothing you're going to do is going to rile us up. Now they talking about taking what is it, voters' rights, and then they said bringing back what is it, segregation today?
Yeah, they're gonna.
What happened?
They're gonna challenge the interracial marriage.
Oh, interracial marriage.
Good
You
grief.
about to have a problem, baby.
I said, I'm gonna be a law-breaking motherfucker. Watch me. Watch me.
Deon, I thought about you.
Lock me and this dick up. I promise you that, nigga. I promise. If you thought I was fucking white bitches before, wait till you get them on the black market. I'm gonna be flipping pussy like bricks. You hear me?
Black market white girls.
I'm telling you right now, you don't want to see me Trump, nigga. I will shut this. If you thought fucking Narcos was some shit, I will unleash my inbox, motherfuckers. Y'all will never see.
I thought about you. I said, "Oh my God, Deon going to jail." All he does is white bitches over 35. Huh? That's all I thought of. I said, "Oh my God, Deon is actually gonna go to jail now." It is against the law to fuck white women, Deon.
Mm-hmm. Who gonna tell?
They're gonna be lining all the black people up who the baby is.
Give me my baby back.
Who the pappy? Who the pappy? You the pappy? We all the pappy. Well, dear, all I gotta say is no more milkshake in your yard.
I can't get right.
You gonna get right when that law passes. Say no more white pussy for you.
Chris will help me out.
Yeah, I'll run an underground rail, an underground train for you.
How do you feel like that, Chris? Is that more pussy for you since they taking it from the blacks?
No, I have one pussy that I'm in love with for the rest of my life. I'm good. I'm satisfied. But you do
how do you feel about your bros? Do you think your bros are gonna be getting pussy now since they're taking black men's out of white pussy?
No. The more illegal it is, the more they want it. Look at drugs, alcohol, pornography.
I need a 6-inch, please, man. Please. It's been 3 days.
Hey, that made me think about the man who hit that federal agent with that 6-inch sub. But at least he wasn't here with 6 inches.
Party of January 6th is mad about a sandwich.
Oh man, that was so funny. He was running his ass.
He wasn't moving at all. Did you know? He looked like he was going in slow motion.
Black people were looking at him like, what is wrong with this man?
You know what's crazy about Trump is that every week, if we bring him up, what YouTube like algorithms, it's like Trump is a huge problem elephant, and everybody's got a piece of the elephant. Like I'm holding the trunk going, he's going to give away Alaska to Putin. Then you're like, they're getting rid of interracial marriage. They're getting rid of gay marriage. Like, it's like everybody's
doing it all. Project 2025.
It's just all this shit all at once.
He's trying to give away Alaska.
You didn't hear that? Yeah. Putin apparently convinced him in that meeting that, and the Russians believe this, is that they got bilked out of Alaska, and Alaska is actually theirs, and they want it back, just like Ukraine and Georgia and these other countries.
You can't. Trump can't do that. That's
You
what
go tell him that.
Right.
Well, I mean,
like, he can put everything on the table and assume he can do whatever he wants at this point.
He can do whatever he wants. He's been telling y'all. The first time they stopped him, the second time he was like,
what do that man have on him? And then they want to get rid of the voting machines that help him win.
Yep. He sent Vance here to Indiana to try to get them to district out the 2 Democrats. We have 9 seats and 2 Democrat seats. So 7 Republicans, 2, and they want to make it 9 Republican seats. And basically every Republican legislator has told him to go to hell. It's like literally the first time I can think in the last decade of like Republicans going, nah, no, we're not doing that. I'm not cheating.
They don't need
and I'm hoping more congressmen, because it's a shame, because before he came along, we always had our different Democrats and Republicans, and I always saw down the middle. I saw what they was talking about, and I saw what the Democrats was talking about, even though I'm only going to vote Democrat. But, now it's just like blatantly, I always felt like both sides was gonna get rich or was making a way to get rich, but I did feel like they gave a little fuck about the people, both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Republicans don't give a fuck about the people. I mean, they don't. I mean, for Medicaid, to putting people, mamas and daddies out of the old folks' home, to cutting schools. They do not care. They literally saying kids should be working at 10 years old in a field. They don't give a fuck. They rolling back the age you can fuck kids. I truly believe that's what all that fucking going up to Utah, starting these all white families and neighborhood. They just want to fuck the kids and not be held accountable for it. Because in 20 years, those kids gonna come out of that camp and say how fucked up it was. So it's like not all white men, but these motherfuckers who think like this.
Are you talking about like the Mormon camps?
No, they making the all white neighborhoods. We talked about that already.
Oh yeah.
Utah and all of these Wisconsin, all these different places, and making these Arkansas, making all these white neighborhoods, because their excuse is, I want to get away from the gays. I don't want my kids to be indoctrinated. No, you want your kids to have dick in them. So just tell the truth. You want to fuck them kids, and you want to marry them off really young and get them pregnant, because that's what white men do. They have to. I mean, not all of y'all now. I'm talking about them. I'm not throwing all white people into the same category. I'm talking about the ones who think like they're them fake ass Christians.
That Israeli dude up out of here quick, didn't they?
I think, just to pat what you're talking about, it's like growing up, and you lived where I grew up, so you understand this. Like, everything's great, everything's awesome, everything's getting better, everything's positive. Evil is being fought, being pushed back, like and so when you get into the world and then you see like an entire political party go, yeah, actually, no, we're going to be evil to entire swaths of the population for our benefit. It's just like, it's been
haven't they been doing it the whole time though?
But when you are sheltered in the suburbs from that mentality,
well, they lie to white kids. That's why they don't want white kids to learn real history. That's why they don't put back on PBS. Oh, the white Christopher Columbus settled here. He ain't settled a motherfucking thing. He came here and took. They never want to tell white kids what the white history of America is, because if you tell them that young, they're going to start to hate who they are. We all probably been scammed before, but Cash App is here to cut it out right now. When you get your Cash App card, not only do you get access to a ton of perks and benefit, like exclusive early access to nationwide concerts pre-sale, a discount on popular brands, you also have the extra security with the power to instantly lock or unlock your card right from your phone in just one tap. With Cash App, you can send, save, and live your life knowing your money is right where you left it. With the Van's built-in security protection, you can count on. With Cash App, you can spend, save, and live your life, knowing your money is right where you left it. With advanced built-in security protection, you can count on, and it would help you when you need it. Spend with the peace of mind today and order a Cash App card in the app or cash.app/card. Spend with a peace of mind today and order a Cash App card in the app or at cash.app/card. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App. Use our exclusive referral code PATDOWN in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you will get $10 drop right into your Cash App account. All you got to do is order your Cash App now. I already told you how to get it at cash.app/card. Come on, y'all. Go get your Cash App card and secure your money because it is some scammers out here. You can thank me later.
Look, I hear all that, but when it comes to being accountable for what you believe, you have to stand on what you invested in learning. If you ain't invested in learning beyond what you've been told, then I don't want to hear nothing.
Well, I'm talking about when I'm talking about young Deon. I'm talking about when they don't really, until most kids, white kids, get outside the household and they start to realize the world ain't this fake shit that they mom and daddy portrayed it all of those years, and reality hit.
But what I'm saying is people try to act like they did not know, and that's cap. Everybody in America knows. So this idea that I didn't know that. Yeah, you did. You had the internet on your phone every single day. You've heard about racism at one point. So your interest in it is on you. That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm not going to agree with that. Let me tell you why. Because I didn't know what the what was that thing happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I was grown way in my late 20s when I was I had never heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm black, and that shit happened to my people. I hadn't heard of nothing about that shit. I would just happen to watch. Excuse me?
What caused Tulsa?
Racism.
Exactly. So whether it's Tulsa or Mississippi, you've heard about it. It doesn't matter.
No, that don't mean they heard about it, dear. I'm black and I had never heard of Tulsa.
You've heard of a nigga getting hung though, right?
Yes.
It's the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's in Tulsa, North Dakota, South Dakota, Miami. It's the niggas who hate niggas is gonna kill them. It don't matter if it's Tulsa.
I don't think
what I'm saying is what people, whether you've never heard about the specific atrocity, you've heard about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking
about. What I'm thinking you saying, every white person have heard about the Pacific atrocity, whatever the word you just used.
Atrocity.
Atrocity. I'm just, no, individually, I don't believe
I'm talking about is racist. Like white people will say, I never heard about Tulsa, but you heard about white people killing black people because they were black. You've heard about that. It's in every single newspaper every year.
I think what you have to understand is like it's almost taught to you like
it doesn't matter.
It's emotionally
it's a culture of distance. Right. I understand that. Yeah. But someone who lives within that culture, and I can look at it and I go, y'all just being lazy.
Right. I get it.
So well, if you get it, then why are we allowing it to continue? I shouldn't have to be worried about Nazis. Y'all know who they're attacking. Y'all know who they are. Do something. Why are we waiting on black people to solve a problem that's not theirs? That's what I want to know. Why are we waiting on us? Why do I have to come up with a solution to get you to convince your brothers to stop fucking trying to kill us? That's not my problem. That's y'all problem.
Okay, let's be fair. Just because the Knoxes are white don't mean that they're considered brothers. You're not gonna say if a group of black people went out here and killed a whole array of white people.
I'm saying they would expect us to handle it before they started asking all these goddamn questions, would they not? So why are we on the other end of this expected to do all the work when it's their people? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That ain't their people, Deon. It is. Don't know the Nazis.
I don't conceptualize myself as white.
You
Like, that's
know people who are
What do you
racist.
mean you're not white?
It's a game that we play. He's gonna sit here and say, "I don't know." Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Wait a minute. Let's back up.
You know them
Chris-
in the Facebook comments. You know them at the family gatherings. You know people who have
What do you want him to
ideas
do?
that don't align with yours when it comes to race.
Well, let me ask you this. So just because he know them, what do he supposed to do? Whoop their ass?
No, make them uncomfortable. Why do I? So I gotta.
How did I all of the sudden? Don't talk about me.
I'm not saying you
because
specifically.
nobody has taken more shit on behalf of this subject in their circles than me. Like, I'm tired of taking that load. But
Well,
I know
You
exactly.
can't get tired. You got to fight till you die. Don't ever say you tired. What I'm trying to so let me ask you this. So,
But let me to his point.
I'm not saying you specifically.
I know, but to your point, you're exactly right, and I think that's part of what is. That's almost like an awakening a little bit, because I said, and this caught Pat's attention, like, I don't conceptualize myself as white. That's part of. Hold on, let me finish. Let me talk. Like, I lived in a world where I didn't have to do that. I was raised in that environment. Like, I didn't think of there as like that's just the world, right? I don't know how to the words to put it in. But doing this podcast, like, you're like, please translate.
You're not taught that you're white,
right?
Because everything is white.
So
it isn't until you meet someone who isn't like you that tells you,
Right.
hey man, that's not what it is. And you're like, what are you talking about? It's been like this. It's like this for everybody. And then we go, no, it's not. And then you guys hear us say that and go, I don't know what you're talking about. And then that's the end of the conversation. You don't invest in, maybe it is different for him. And that's my problem. You expect me to fix your ignorance on what's going around you. I can't do that.
But every white person ain't like that. Some of them do.
They're all ignorant to the racism that goes on. Every last white person in America is ignorant to the racism that goes on around them. Every last one. That's been the culture of this country.
Your old teacher, she's not ignorant to the fact. Michelle.
Who woke her up to that?
That's black dick.
Who woke up? Like, white people in general walk around ignorant to it, and then they meet someone who goes, what? That happened to you? That's crazy. Let me learn more about that. And then they put in the work.
But you know what?
A white person will wake up and go, you know what? Today I'm gonna help as many black people as I can because I've heard about what's going on.
Can I say
I'm not
this?
saying it doesn't happen, but there are a few people who do that.
Can I
but
say this?
In general,
what do we do, Deon? Wait, and I want to get
like
to this.
You see how we started to have this conversation, and it turned into me pointing fingers at someone. All I said was, what did you do when you heard about the thing that everyone who's experienced it says happens, and your people said, no, it doesn't?
So
That's
let me,
what I want to know.
And I'm not taking up for neither side, but that, you know how sometimes you hear something that you haven't been exposed to, and you was like, and I've been like this before, that shit didn't happen. This is outrageous. I mean, I see sometimes the shit I still hear today, I was like, ain't no way the fuck this could happen. Then, you know, so I will go down a rabbit hole and research. But
you go to you're satisfied, right?
Huh?
You go to you're satisfied, right? Exactly.
Yeah, I can go down a rabbit hole.
Okay, so wherever your satisfaction level is, I can see it, and whether you want to call it out or not, we're all witnessing it. The evidence is the evidence. I don't care how you feel about it. What you do says who you are. Period. Okay. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
The state of the country is where it is because what? This is the culture of America. I don't know why y'all arguing with me about it. I didn't pick it.
I don't feel like anybody's arguing. Do you feel like you're being argued?
You're trying to tell me that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, and then when I call you out on you, no, that's not that.
Who is saying that?
Both of you.
No. I just try. No, Deon. I'm just trying to make sure we cover both sides. That's
what I'm trying to get you to. One side's been a victim the entire time. Not a second in the time has one side been at fault. That's what everybody needs to understand. There wasn't a time in the United States of America from 1776 to today where black people have been at fault for the treatment of black people in this country.
No, I totally agree with you. I think
I don't want to hear this both sides bullshit.
No.
I mean, culture has been do whatever you want to these people till today, and you see them constantly trying to roll back shit with Project 2025. And I hear people like him say, they're not going to do that. They've been doing it the entire time. Case after case after case in small town, big city, you name it. If you go look, you will find the evidence. It's because you're comfortable and you don't want to look. And then when I say it, I'm this hysterical, crazy black man. I'm like, no, bro, it's literally every single day.
I would say this, Deon, and I say this all the time. I say this all the time. I said, it in this world, it doesn't matter until it comes to your doorsteps. Like if this shit wasn't if Trump wasn't affecting white people, the most white people in this country, then Trump wouldn't be a problem. But Trump had fucked with tariffs, which fucked up farmers. He's fucked with people's jobs, and he just threw everybody in the same pot. And I think white America never thought that they would be in that same pot that that black America is in, which we've been stewing for years. And we're like, well, hell, we've been here. Well, why y'all swimming so hard? Just you might as well backstroke easy.
Like 7 Nazis on a circle is 7 Nazis. Okay. But when that psychology is in control of the society, it makes you go, now I see what you're saying.
Y'all your great grandparents went and fought that war to kill those people. And now we're breeding them. What, like, why? Why is it okay? Just
like to see the white people bust the Nazis upside the head.
Yes. That's what you're supposed to do. We literally did that already.
Chris, we need you to tell your bros, if they stand for the right side of the world, to beat the shit out the Nazis.
Somebody went and bought those masks. I'm just saying, you can. It's not difficult. We have all the technology we need nowadays to find out who these people are.
Oh, they've been exposing them. They have. I think
it's like, why are we acting like we don't know what's happening? This is what irritates me. The police know who these people are, right? All you can do is expose, and then the world will make up its mind. We exposed that terrorist, the Israeli guy who was doing with the kid. They exposed who he is, and they shipped his ass to Israel.
Who are you talking about?
The guy under Netanyahu who just got caught in a child sting ring in Vegas. I don't know his Alex. He's an Israeli official. Got caught in a sex trafficking ring, and they shipped like 2 days ago. They shipped him back to Israel. No, the Trump administration. He was caught red-handed. Nobody said anything. Nothing. Just get him out of here. And so what I'm saying is this: it's not like they don't know who they've been spending months building this case to catch this guy in the sting, and then the government came. We good. Yeah.
But let me ask you this.
So when I tell you,
are you saying he should have, like, what should have happened?
I'm saying whoever said it was okay for them to send this guy, all of the people involved when it comes to children being molested and abused, every person involved who allows that to happen, we should know exactly who they are publicly. So at the end of the day, when the Pam Bondis and the Alex Acostas let these pedophiles go, we as a public can go, you've got the scarlet letter on. I see you're pedo friendly.
Can I say this to you? I don't know what's on your algorithm on yours, but I literally saw, and came from a white person who posted unmasked like 10 ICE people. And what was shocking to me, and I think I sent it to you guys, majority of them was Hispanic people. I literally.
It's a job.
But I'm just saying,
slave patrol.
I wish some people. I mean, I've seen even where people have unmasked the Nazi people too. So
we gotta keep doing. What I'm saying is the government officials, like we
can't depend on the government. It is the people. It's the people out here that's gonna have to take this country back, because our government is controlled by an idiot. And our government
had a conversation about the people not being aware of what's going on.
The people put Donald Trump back in the White House. Like that's
what I'm trying to
people,
like. The neighbor knows. You say your neighbor doesn't know. Yeah, y'all share the same Wi-Fi. Y'all algorithms, y'all phones being in so close proximity, the algorithms are gonna line up because that's how the nature of the system. So this idea that if it comes out on mainstream news platform, right? If anybody here, oh, there was a 12 crypto scam. And everybody goes and checks what that crypto was. Now you know, avoid this crypto from now on. Like you have to go and want to get the information. And what I'm challenging people is don't tell me you care. And then when I ask for the evidence to show me, you don't have any. You just say, oh, thoughts and prayers and put a black box. All I'm saying is you know your cousin wants to round up ICE agents, and you don't check that motherfucker. You didn't out him in public. You didn't say, hey, don't fuck with this guy anymore because he's literally trying to rip people's families apart. Y'all just let that shit slide. I'm like, somebody has to stop. I'm the person in my life who I check people. Nah, we don't do that around here. I'm not cool.
That's pretty much what Deon is saying. We do not check people, and you should start checking people. I mean, if you know you got a racist relative, then you need to say something. Or you need to
be uncomfortable for somebody.
That's all great, but I've got bad news for you guys. They don't give a shit anymore. Like the entire system. That's
my point. It's not you're not trying to change their life. You're just trying to expose. If you call people out on the life they say they live, like I know a bunch of Christians who are racist as shit. And if I started outing those motherfuckers to their church about their racist ways, one of two things were going to happen. The institution itself is going to denounce these people, or they're going to keep accepting these people. And now I'm going to put pressure on that institution. Oh, a couple of your members you haven't expelled. I guess y'all all like this. And until that pressure is applied to actually make change, people aren't going to. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody's comfortable sitting next to a racist person. Why?
I'll tell you what happened. We was flying back from Kentucky, right? And so Rotunda, she works with me, and y'all know Rotunda. And so she sat down. We was on Delta. They got on at the last minute. Make a long story short, she gets on the plane and she bumps this white dude leg, and he said, she said, I'm so sorry. And no, the man said, I'm sorry. Then she said, no, I bumped you. I'm sorry. He said, no. He said, I'm not talking about that. She said, well, what are you talking about? He said, I just want to apologize for you because I'm part of the problem that's going on in the world. And she said, well, what are you talking about? He said, I voted for that idiot. So I feel like I'm part of the problem. And Rotunda said, she looked at that man and said, well, you are. Do better next time.
There it is. And there it
is. And she sat down and put her headset on. I mean, you got the world is never gonna be perfect, but I do agree with what Deon is saying. I mean, if you know somebody, even if they don't give a fuck, even if they don't lose their job, but we have seen when people outs people and tell, like the lady who called her little baby at the park a nigga. First of all, there was no reason for anybody to oust her, because if there was my baby, I'd have drug her and that white baby through that motherfucking park, and that bitch would have had acne rocks in her face. But exposing that bitch the way they did, let everybody know from now, this is the type of person that you're dealing with. So I do agree with that. And if you know somebody who's fucked up, all of us should say something.
I'm just saying there is a line in the sand, and people act like we can't see where they stand. I can tell how many scars you got or don't got where you been at. That's all. Motherfuckers will tell you, oh no, I support the cause, but don't even know what the cause is about. So that's all I'm saying. Is like everybody wants to act like we got here by some shocking 1776 to 2025. The whole culture has been the exact. Why? What do you think you're trying to get back to?
So I got a question for you, Chris, because you sitting there looking uncomfortable. We love you with this.
I'm just listening.
So next time around, would you come on over and vote Democrat? And I know your vote didn't count. You was in Indiana. We weren't going to win.
Take this nigga's mailbox privilege away. You won't even be able to vote.
There's no. You act like he's taking voting advice from Putin.
Ain't gonna be no more voting.
I mean, for you to be a libertarian. So let me say, for you to be a libertarian and don't swing no other way. Have this made you think about the next time this presidential election come up? Would you waste your vote on a libertarian?
100%. Because the thing you're worried about is power. And you're arguing for more power on either side of it.
I mean, so it's fucked up.
Power is the problem.
So
power is the entire problem.
The problem. It's not about power. When. Okay. So if
you just had a 50-minute rant against an entire system, and you want to keep voting to perpetuate the system.
Facts.
Yeah, but
it's
until you get rid of APAC, it don't matter.
Like,
it don't matter.
I mean, you know,
I get exactly what you're saying, and I know exactly where you're coming from. And I
mean, with all the shit, we had the conversation before the election came up. With all the shit, I said, hey, they're gonna do this to women. They're gonna do, and that was one of my biggest fear, how they was gonna treat women. You know,
you can go back and listen to the Chris Spangle show, to the episode before the election, and I talk about all of it. I laid out exactly what he was going to do. I don't know why you continually think that I believe something different.
No, I don't think you. I don't. No.
Like Donald Trump, the election of Donald Trump was shaking because it was a moment when America said, yeah, I don't really care about liberty. I don't really care about marginalized communities. I don't really care about the rule of law. I don't really care about justice. I don't care. I just want to be rich and I want to be comfortable. And I'm going to use as much force as humanly possible to make other people miserable, to make myself feel good, to make my position safe. Like, that's who Donald Trump is. And that was the public thing that we agree. We're all on board with that. So, like, you can say vote this way, vote that way. But, like, at the end of the day, like, democracy only works if you have morality attached to it. And the morality of the country is so upside down.
It's never had it. See, that's what. When? What year? Tell me what year this country had morality.
It's not a measure of the past. It's about a measure of.
It's a very simple question. You have 1776 through 2025. What year was America moral? Pick one.
When did I say?
You can't name one.
When did I say that? When did I say that?
You literally just said the moral authority of America is based on what? When did they have it?
Time. It has nothing. I didn't say that somehow we were moral in 1950 because obviously we weren't.
We've never been. Right.
I know,
how do you get moral? How do you get there?
So Chris must have.
Why are we arguing? I agree with you. Yeah, so it has nothing to do.
Do you agree with Deon? Hey. Do you agree with Deon? America has never had immorality. What's the word?
100%.
He is agreeing. So
yes.
So why are we using that then? If we've never had it, why are you bringing it up?
What do you mean?
You said the moral authority. Why? If it's never been moral, if America as a country
if your standard of morals is how the least are treated in a country, that's your standard.
Okay.
And so you judge a community, a church, a family, an individual, a government by how it treats marginalized people, the poor, immigrants, like however you want.
So when has America done a good job of that?
I'm not saying that it has.
Okay, so what are we talking about then?
That we have to.
He was saying why, you know.
I'm saying, like,
I'm asking why you're bringing it up if we've never had it. Why are you bringing it up? What are you talking about? If America's never been moral at anything, why are we talking about America's morals? What morals?
Well,
how we treat the least of us is we enslave them until 400 years. They have to fight and kill and murder and convince enough people that's sicking dogs on people.
By what standard are you judging that to be bad then?
The standard of Christian. Isn't this supposed to be a Christian nation where we love our neighbor who looks like us? Right?
And I'm not saying that this is a Christian society.
So why are we talking about morals then? If it's never been,
if you don't have a standard to judge the morality of.
Okay, so what are you basing your morals on?
The Bible, Jesus, Christianity, just what I laid out.
Right. And none of those exist here in America. Right? Where does that exist? If 1965 is the Voting Rights Act, where we make it lawful that everybody, no matter what they look like, is allowed to vote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to understand, like, how as a group of people, the majority, look at that and go, yeah, we were right. I mean, I guess it's okay to treat people equally. I mean,
some still think it's not.
I'm trying to understand why we can't call these people out for being who they are.
Well, won't you say this, Deon? Won't you say y'all need to start calling these people out? Because I mean, it's not it's not, we've had this conversation from the day this podcast has been 6 years old. 6 years old. We should, if you see somebody that's racist, why don't you say that? If I see somebody doing something fucked up, I'm gonna say something. But everybody don't have that courage. And
most
then some
people don't understand
why is racism bad if we're not allowed to bring morality into it?
Because it's
a standard, and that's what I'm saying is, like, if you want to say the people will save us, but the people are immoral, you're applying a time to that whole conversation. That I'm not saying like life was better back in 1965 like a conservative. I'm saying, like, what's the standard we ought to work towards? By what measure are we judging the performance of how things are going? Right?
By the people who keep telling you their experience.
Racism.
How many times do people have to say that this country sucks? How many times? It sucks for trans people. It sucks for black people. It sucks for poor people. If you're not a corporate billionaire, America sucks for you because they try to make it as hard as possible. And they give you every excuse in the book as to why it's your fault.
Okay, can I say this? Chris, do you think America sucks?
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Okay.
In the ways that count, it sucks. In the ways that count, America sucks. You have the opportunity to be great. Outside of that, America don't give a fuck. And it never has and it never will. And that's the bottom line. Because at the end of the day, your neighbor is not going to take a lash for you. And that's what I'm saying. They're not going to take no lashes for us. For all you people.
Well, all these good white people, they're going to take a lash. They be looking out for me.
You could find 100 stories of people who are doing the exact opposite of what you're saying.
And
you could find
look at what I don't care. The power that be. When it push comes to shove, that's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about the easy road. I'm talking about right here, right now, hard in the trenches. This motherfucker's told you what he's gonna do, and what
Houston is out there working hard as fuck.
You got those people into those lawmakers in Texas who have fled the state to stop them from gerrymandering. Right? Why are the people who want them to come back and who have offered subpoenas to arrest these? Why are we allowing this?
I don't know, Deon. We don't know.
The answer's there. The I don't know is unacceptable. You didn't let your kids tell you they don't know why they broke the rules in your house. You didn't allow that. So why am I going to allow you to say you don't know? Let's figure it out. We're all grown. So let's figure there's only one of two things that are happening. Either they're okay with it or they're not.
I really do think that Texas is working to keep that place from being gerrymandered. I don't. I think that
over. They came back today, didn't they?
No,
I think they went back to Texas today and they passed the bill, or they're about to.
There you go. So why are we playing these games? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we allowing Trump to do this? Every excuse.
No, it's not why we. Is it we?
It's we the people. We the people. I'm talking to the people who are listening. I'm not talking to the people in power. I know they don't give a fuck. I'm talking about to the listener who says, I voted for Trump because I wanted to make money. When does it stop, man? When does it stop? You say you're a good person. You say you're a Christian. You say you believe in loving thy neighbor and all that shit y'all got in that book y'all love to read. On paper, it sounds great, but where's the execution of it? I haven't seen it.
Well, when y'all get an answer, y'all welcome to send y'all.
How hard are you looking?
Answer.
I'm on the algorithm every day. Like I said, I'm searching for the stories of hope. I'm looking.
Well, I don't know where you're looking at because I see a lot of hope.
I mean, I could just spend a week with me and I could take you to 20 organizations of people who are all colors, religions,
That's-
racist creeds that
That's
are all
okay.
that are
So
all
we need to challenge the ones who aren't. That's what I get everybody who's trying. There are people who are trying to help.
and
I'm
their
not
main
saying
frustration is the exact same because they don't have enough money. There's not enough bodies.
okay,
There's not enough
right. So
attention.
again,
They're-
this is what I'm saying. Someone's getting it who shouldn't be. Correct?
Getting what?
Attention.
Right.
So as a people, we got to draw a line in the sand. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking people to make it. If you support Amazon every day ordering packages, these people are fucking you. They're killing you. You have to make a choice at some point. Stop or don't. That's what I'm saying. And they're going to get their way. The fight is every day with the choices that you make and who you allow to do what they do. That's what I'm saying. And we as a country, we allow this. We bitch about it, but we allow it because we save $3 at the pump. Like, bro, you gotta stop saving the $3 You gotta stop. They're using that money against you. Those perks and those rewards, they're fucking you. They're not helping you. You think they are. They're not. They've cheapened you and have allowed you to get lazy when they come in and they steal everything from us. They've been doing it for my whole life. You save $3, but you got 18 different packages, so you're not saving $3. You're spending $9. And you wonder why your paycheck don't go as far. The company that you're buying the shit from is doing that to you on purpose. It's not an accident. Wake up, America. These corporations are literally fucking us. They are in bed with the people in power who are okay with taking over Washington, D.C. and giving it to a tech billionaire. A city full of American citizens.
Why do you think ChatGPT is giving its product free to the United States government? Because then it secures its position. It keeps everybody out. It's crony capitalism, and then they're in charge. They're controlling the government.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's already happened.
It is always interesting how much Deon and I agree.
Bill Gates is in the Epstein files, and they're fucking talking to Ghislaine Maxwell. Meanwhile, this nigga's flying around the world.
Oh.
Go talk to him.
On Anderson Cooper every week.
Yeah, I'm sick of this because it's happening today, tomorrow, and the day is like we're in it now.
I think I would just say I have allowed myself to put the worst on the table. I think you've probably more than anybody going, just let your mind wander into the worst possible case scenario and entertain that idea instead of constantly thinking the best of the situation.
They're shooting starving children in the head with sniper rounds. And our government is saying, hey, they have a right to defend themselves because on October 7th, something bad happened.
No, they're supplying the weapons.
So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, when are we going to get our shit together? These people know what's happening. They know. They knew that guy was on some predator shit. They've been setting this operation up. So this idea that fucking people are oblivious to what's going on. No, people know. There's somebody who needs to be held accountable. There's a banking system that is making money off of all these missing kids. There's a paper trail every single time. This nonprofit bullshit's got to stop.
Wait, what?
That's how they hide their money. They put it in all these shell companies. This is a nonprofit. No, you're really a front for money laundering because you guys there's a place where they house these kidnapped people. Somebody's paying that light bill. You see what I'm saying?
I know. I've never heard it. No, I've not heard of this.
They don't have kidnapped people underground with candlelight. Okay, there's a building where they hold these people that pays an electric bill, that pays a water bill. Okay, so we need to do some investigation. If they can look into my fucking who I've been texting and whatnot, then they can look into the company. Why are your lights on all the time? Don't nobody ever work here. You see these buildings all the time scattered around cities across the country. Motherfuckers be going in and out of it, but don't be no business. Like, what is going on here? I've seen plenty of white vans that are very suspect. I'm just saying, somebody knows something. We're 7 people away from everybody. So this idea that we don't know what's going on, I'm tired of that narrative. It's bullshit. They knew. You ever see the movie Spotlight?
Is that about the Boston paper that investigated the sex in the Catholic Church? I think I started it, but I didn't watch all of it.
You need to watch the movie.
Okay.
So basically, these priests have been getting in trouble for literally decades.
Oh, I saw that.
And it wasn't until somebody actually got a burr up their ass and was like, yo, this is fucking weird. We need to really pay attention to this. But the church knew about it.
That was who was that lady who played who told us?
He said, ain't gonna be no arraignment. They're gonna send him home.
Yeah.
Was that a Mary Street?
No,
that was
it was
the post with Tom Hanks.
Michael Keaton and it
was a lady who broke the case, right?
No, this was the newspaper. It was the Boston Globe. They were getting ready to break this case, and then 9/11 happened, so it got pushed back. It's a very good movie.
I just edited a podcast, Christy Lee's podcast, Worth Your Time, where they had a couple people who fight sex trafficking on, and the woman was like does domestic stuff, and basically like if your kids are on the internet and video games and they're 13, your kid's at risk. Like it's just crazy how many of these predators are talking to your kids.
They just had a big thing with Roblox.
But the other guy, he goes to the world's largest brothel in like Indonesia, or I forget the country, but it's a famous one that Vice did a documentary. And these American and European men just fly in for prostitution visits. And then they talked about like how Indianapolis, with all of these events that come in, has a huge prostitution problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically women who are being trafficked. Like there's this idea of like, oh, she's just an empowered woman who's like going to a bar and selling it. Like that doesn't really exist. Like it is women who are in slavery here in Indianapolis, who are in Indonesia.
Have you heard about that new scam?
And it just made me think like, man, how many people here locally know about that? Not just the attention part of it, but like in the circles I work in, who are the police chiefs and like how many people are just turning a blind eye to
a lot
to evil
because they get paid.
I'm not saying the police chief. I just threw that out there as like a status thing.
You know who they got to get to turn a blind eye first is the law enforcement. So they're gonna pay them first.
They are the first ones to get paid.
I guess like to the spotlight point, like one person needs to give a shit. Like this guy, he raises money, and basically like the only food that these kids get outside of this sex prison camp, basically because they all have kids, there's no protection on it or anything. Like they provide the only food and education that this entire town has. It's like just one guy who goes and does this, like along with a few other people, and it's like it's the amount of people who I guess in the work that I
Handmaid's Tales, you gotta rise up and kill them.
not wrong. Like I thought about these Nazis, and I'm like, all we have to do is run up and just pull their mask off. And I know that one guy has an AR-15, and it's probably loaded, but like, just what they fear more than anything else is having that mask pulled off of their head and being exposed.
That's what I'm saying. Expose them and let the chips. You gotta pick. You gotta pick. And I'm not letting anybody slide on their choice. Because that's why we're here. Because people keep letting shit slide. Fuck that. These motherfuckers gotta go. We fought a war over this already. I'm tired of this. It's stupid. Like, grow up, America. Jesus Christ, you're embarrassing yourself. How is America not embarrassed?
We are.
Deon Curry, America's dad.
I'm like, man, y'all should be embarrassed. This shit is embarrassing. Aren't you
ashamed of yourself?
I am. I'm ashamed about how weak and pathetic and embarrassing. Like, just
I'm very embarrassed too, because I know we had a long way to go.
I'm a Democrat, right? But we couldn't beat Trump, like the most retarded, worthless, the worst candidate for president that's there ever, and we lost twice. Like, bro, what are we doing, man? Well, that's embarrassing. Ross Perot Come on,
like
man.
a godless pedophile.
Right?
Have you watched South Park at all?
Yes.
Man, it's so it's so patriotic.
Hey
and
guys, I'm
cathartic.
here.
Are you? Oh yeah, sorry. We're having our own podcast. Pat, thanks for joining us. How are you today? She's just
Like I
eating
said,
much.
You know, not
Like I said, I'm embarrassed too. I am. I knew we had a long way to go, but I didn't know we was going to go this far back, which is fucking ridiculous. Because I mean, when I went to Canada, you can tell they thought we come from an idiot country. They wouldn't even talk about America. They listened to me and listened to us, but they didn't say anything about it.
Well,
They
but
said,
then
"Yeah,
you
y'all
just
kinda
call them
fucked
poor
up."
and stupid because they're poor.
I never called
It's
Canada
poor.
poor and stupid.
If they were a U.S. state, they'd be 50th in GDP. They're all very poor. So go fuck Canada. You talk shit about America. Deon can talk shit about America. You can't. Pieces of shit.
But you know what? I didn't feel the tension that I feel here.
Wish you had that energy for your American brothers.
Thank you. Thank you.
I ain't worried about Canada.
I
They
tell
ain't
you
gonna
one
come down here.
thing, I felt safe. I didn't feel the tension. Here in this country, you get a headache just from looking at the shit on social media. You right, and then it's even worse when you black, Chris, because then you gotta kind of right now everybody's crazy, so you gotta damn near double take the look over your shoulder because you don't know what. Look at that white man who shot that man in the wheelchair. How the fuck you shoot somebody in a wheelchair?
Wait, what?
You haven't seen that video?
Man. I don't have much time to get online anymore, and
the
we have
man
different
was
algorithms.
the man was in the military.
The man in the wheelchair was
the man in the wheelchair was in the military, so he had
and
some
a white man accused him of stolen valor and ended up shooting the man and everybody
in the chest.
This is literally in public, a bunch of people around, and he just, don't you threaten me, pal. And it's like, he's in a fucking wheelchair, man.
And then he went on to say it was self-defense. From what, nigga? He was gonna roll over you?
Maybe he had like those little spy guns that come out the sides and go pew pew.
See, why you always give the benefit? That's what I'm that's what I'm talking about. You
That
don't
was a joke.
I know, but you don't notice it. You see how easy that joke was made? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking. And I know you didn't mean it, but that is exactly the thing that keeps this happening. Is maybe it wasn't exactly what it was.
Also,
Hold on.
I was joking.
I know. But I'm saying, I know. What I'm saying is the first question should never be that.
What?
Well, maybe it was this. That's not the first question you should ask. You should go, I wonder more about the situation. Not he did it because
I was like, why the fuck did you shoot somebody in a wheelchair with one of the wheels already flat? He wasn't gonna roll over on you. I mean, to point blank shoot, and the man survived. Thank fucking God he survived. But it was just, then they lock up the white man. They lock him up, and he says it was self-defense. How shooting a man in a wheelchair? Sir, that is like if I shot Nakia sitting down and said I was worried about him running up on me. Y'all know Nakia ain't gonna get up that fast.
especially after the
Eating.
chair crumpled underneath the weight of it.
So this is just crazy.
I'll show you that video. It's
but you
it's
know what?
awful.
I don't want to watch. I hate that kind of stuff.
No, he didn't die. The man took the bullet like a champ. It didn't even go through
Where was
his
he gonna go? It's like he could have got up and ran.
Did he roll backwards?
You shot me in my chair. Of course he took the bullet.
He couldn't fake it out. What we're saying today with the message, I didn't mean to have to go down this rabbit hole. It's just, when you see some, say some. It's time for us to take the mask off of these devils and stop throwing everybody into the same box.
I just think we need to stop accepting I don't know, because they do know. Somebody knows.
Don't say they, say you. Say you do know.
Somebody knows.
Yeah, so He just don't want you to say. He's tired of y'all saying, "I don't know," when you know you do know.
I mean, Trump said he was going to release the Epstein files, and now he's saying he's not going to do that. So we should hold him accountable. We should not move until he answers the question we asked.
He finally, it was getting him, and it was getting to him, and it was working, which is why he put these phony baloney troops in Washington, D.C. And if you look at the map, Peter Baker from the New York Times today put out the map. Like, they're nowhere near crime. They're near cameras. But it got us all stop talking about the Epstein files.
You got to stay on it. Don't let him get off of it. He's on it. He knows what happened. There's a reason why they were pleading the fifth. When you go back and watch that Jeffrey Epstein deposition, the lawyers who are in that room know what's happening. We should press these people. Why are we giving them peace? Why? Give me a good reason to give these people peace, and I'll let them have it. I can't think of a good reason why these people should have peace. I don't, for the life of me, I cannot understand why we as a country are letting this motherfucker fly to Russia and meet with this nigga while his name's in the Epstein files 100,000 times. However how many times it's in there. Why are we doing that? Why is he back in the office? He led an insurrection against our country. Y'all telling me y'all hate black people that much? Because this is literally because Obama got in office. This is all because half of a black person got in charge for 8 years.
Well, Deon, on that note, you gonna be real angry when they take the white women out your circle.
I told you what was gonna happen earlier.
Yeah, so
I think I'm playing.
And I think that's why you so fed up today. You read that you could no longer get white pussy that was pink on the inside and pink on the outside. And I think you came to this podcast very like pro brother. Nobody takes my white meat.
Right. You like it when it's pink on the outside, do you? I thought about you, Pat, when I was at the state fair over the weekend, because Matthew and I rolled up to look at like some pigs in a pen. And they were the same fucking color as me and Matthew. And I was like, God damn it, Miss Pat.
So Deon, I'm quite sure the audience want to know from you, what are you gonna do when they take that white knight from you?
I told you, I'm making videos, black market, baby.
Like, what are you gonna do when you can't fuck white women anymore?
Ain't he been married?
Nakia.
He back there sleeping in the closet.
He fell asleep.
Nakia. Nakia.
He's probably taking a shit.
I hope not. So, but we're gonna be okay. I've been praying.
I love all the listeners. Y'all can hate me being mad about it if you want to. I don't really care about that. But
anybody who's upset, stop listening.
It's like, man, we gotta draw a line as a country. We gotta draw a line. Some shit we should not be tolerating. And I think Nazis marching in the street and pedophiles in the White House should be two of the biggest issues.
Where's the line?
Should be up their ass.
It's like people need to ask themselves, where's the line?
Where's
the line?
They got the line. It's called cocaine is my name.
Love this party, man. Speaking of party.
They got a white knight. I mean, a white cocaine line. And speaking of parties,
if you are a white woman, please come in October.
It might be our last chance.
Please bring the white pussy to the party because they about to take it from
business.
Come on, Melissa. Come on, Casey. Let's go, Charlotte. Let's go. Come on,
Connor.
Yeah.
Connor.
Connor. That's not a white girl's name.
Fucking a bitch named Connor.
Connor might want to fuck you, Deon.
I'm good.
Everything white. I'm trying to throw the whole kitchen sink at you.
I don't know. Did you see that new Minnesota's cheerleader, Connor? He's
bro, as a football player, how would you? I don't know how I would feel about.
I remember, and I found the article today.
Good job.
Bruce in 1998 was on the Pacers cheerleader squad, and I remember thinking, man, that is gay. And I didn't really know what gay was, and then I looked up the articles, and it was just all that you could have just copied and pasted. Yeah. It's just the same arguments. Nothing ever changes.
I will say this: that man was out there doing his thing.
Oh,
so
he was fucking cheering.
He didn't fuck up the routine. I will tell you that.
He was about good as they was.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thank y'all for watching and listening. And we're gonna have those uncomfortable conversations and arguments because those are the things that we should do. And make sure you get your tickets to the party the week of October 17, 18, 19. Because baby, I got a surprise for y'all, and we're gonna have a good ass time. All you got to do is go to misspatcomedy.com and check out the website and get your damn tickets because they there.
All right, so coming up on August 29th through the 30th, Greenwood Village, Colorado, Comedy Works South.
Comedy Works South, y'all come on now. I love me some Colorado before it get cold.
And then September 5th through the 6th, Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh my God. And that one there is going like crazy.
And then you'll be at the theater at MGM on September 13th in Maryland.
Almost sold out. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets
at misspatcomedy.com. And you're going to be in Fort Wayne, Indiana, September 19th through the 20th.
Y'all going to have to come see me and hang out. Maybe we'll do a podcast.
That'd be fun. And then September 26th through the 27th, you'll be in Ontario, California at the Improv, and October 3rd and 4th in Greensboro, North Carolina.
And for all the other dates, all you got to do is go to misspatcomedy.com and get your tickets, baby, because I am on my way and I can't wait to see y'all.